It's January 21st. My name's Blaise, and I'm coming at you with the drive-by movie news of last week. First up, we have that Garth Ennis, the comic book writer, is making a debut on Amazon with his comic book series, The Boys. If you don't know who Garth Ennis is, his previous work entails Preacher, that's on AMC Networks. Honestly, The Boys is such a fun parody of superhero culture, and definitely in this day and age at the movies, I think that it's entirely necessary that we get an adaptation of The Boys, and it's going to be awesome to see on the small screen, especially via Amazon. A little bit more wacky news, we have that a California driver was busted recently driving in the carpool lane. If you're not really aware of the carpool lane in California, it's very ideal to drive in it. There's not many people in it. You have to have at least one passenger, one driver, at least two people in the car. There's a great Curb episode about it where Larry picks up a hooker just to drive in the carpool lane to pass up all the traffic, and he's just like looking at all the cars like, see you suckers. Anyways, a California driver was busted. But why is this making movie news? Because he was using a Chucky doll in the back seat to just pass off that he had a passenger in the car. It was just a Chucky good guy doll sitting in the back seat. I find this creepy. Those good guy dolls are huge, but sitting in the back seat and you're driving in the carpool lane, I find it hilarious. Kudos to the CHP officer who pulled over this driver because he's not a good guy. MoviePass is getting into the film finance territory. They're starting a new subsidiary called MoviePass Ventures that is planning to co-distribute films here at Sundance and at South by Southwest. So MoviePass is planning on picking up films with other distributors, other well-known distributors, to kind of scratch each other's backs at getting into the film finance game. It's not going to be their main thing going forward, but they're going to be trying to get more audience in the seats of these indie or lesser known films. I think this is a great idea for MoviePass. I definitely think they need to diversify because I don't know how long, and a lot of people are speculating how long the whole MoviePass thing can last, but I think that they diversify their bonds. It's very possible that they could keep the longevity of the company going. I think this is a great idea for MoviePass to pick up some smaller indie films at festivals like Sundance or South by Southwest going forward. HQ Trivia, the trivia game show you can play on your phone. I don't know if you guys know about this. It's an awesome app. You can go onto the App Store and download HQ Trivia. It's a fun little game show you can play on your phone and win a couple bucks. Honestly, I've played, and I used to see it going up to like $100 because there wasn't as many people. I played yesterday. There was 1 million people in there. The winnings were only like a couple bucks, like $4. So it's not as enticing to me as much anymore because the winning's so low. It's a little fun to play, but the first 5 questions are always a wash. They're so easy. I'm like, who's this geared for? Anyways, HQ Trivia is taking meetings with Hollywood executives to possibly bring this to a television show. My opinion on this is a little different. I feel like this is not the right way to go. I think they need to get sponsors, increase the amount of money that people can win on the app from advertisers, and just show maybe a couple ads before the show, send a little bit of that money to the fans. But making a television show, I think, is kind of ass backwards. It doesn't really make sense because this is geared towards millennials. Why would they go on TV? I'm a cable cutter. I don't have any cable, so it would be hard for me to watch the show. I wouldn't even bother, to be honest. I just don't see this going towards their target market, being that their target market is millennials. I know that they've been meeting with production companies, but we'll see how this goes looking forward. More bad news for Harvey. There's a lot of speculation around the Weinstein films. 2 of their 4 Best Picture Oscars have gone missing. A lot of people are pointing the fingers that maybe it was Harvey that stole them. One being The Artist, the Best Picture Award winner, and then also The King's Speech. These, I know, are 2 sentimental and very important films to Harvey Weinstein's career. So to be honest, I'm not pointing any fingers, but it's possible. Why would they go missing at a time like this? Unless there's just some savvy PA who's going to sell them on the black market. I find this story to be even more fuel to the fire. Where have these Oscars gone? Who knows, but I don't know. That's it for the news this week. It's January 21st. We'll be coming back at you next week, January 28th, with the news for next week.